Would you like to comment also on the significance of these results?
Finally, we have some clinical results that we can share with people and that will be beneficial. These are very significant because of the care that has been taken into getting them. You know, these are true results. The methods that they use to match skin types and wrinkles and such are top of the line, high-tech results. We can be proud of them. We know that they have been well done. And I think the power of the clinical results is the scope of the effects that we have.
That's interesting you say that. You know, we had a conversation a few weeks ago where you talked about that there's no emulsifiers and other ingredients like that in the product, yet this scope is so large. Can you go into more detail about that?
Yeah, I think that, again, the power of the product is simply that it affects so many areas. For example, elasticity of the skin. What causes elasticity of the skin? It's basically because the underlying, I'm going to have to go into cells. I'm sorry, you guys.
I think they're okay with that, by the way.
All right.
I think they're okay with that.
The underlying dermal layers, when they build up the skin, they create collagens and elastin and things like that hold the skin together. And so what we're actually seeing is an increase in the health of the skin layers, not just a covering up like a painting over. We're actually seeing increase in skin health itself in these results. And that's exciting. I believe that also covers the reason why we're seeing so many different things. There's no moisturizers in this product. You know, there are no things that are anti-wrinkle creams, or there's nothing else. We're covering the underlying skin health, the underlying problem with this product, as we have seen with ASEA all along. So I'm very proud that we are seeing this.
Now, you also mentioned that a lot of times we see skincare products that are meant for one skin type or another, or even one nationality or another. In regards to Renew28, I mean, who can use it, and can you speak more about that? It's really for everybody, and why is it for everybody?
Anyone, anywhere. It's the same as ASEA. You know, we've had these little spray bottles for ASEA for a while. You spray it on the skin. Renew28 has a very potent, many times the power of ASEA, plus the delivery method to keep it on the skin and being absorbed over long periods of time. And that's just perfect. It's just perfect for everyone, anywhere. There are no restrictions.
You talked about the quality of the lab in Germany, and you've had a chance to look at the actual testing protocols and their methods. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Briefly, when you look at research, you have to look at the way it's conducted, the way subjects are selected. Most of these studies were done, well, they were all done with women, and they were ages mid-40s to early 60s. They had all different kinds of skin types represented. They were careful in selecting these people. The study was conducted carefully. Applications were done systematically. And as these research studies were published, as they published them to ASEA, they're annotated with long lists of references that document their methodology, their instruments. They're using amazing instruments that can measure the moisture and the movement of skin. This mapping technology, Primos, is fascinating, where they take a light and actually shine light onto the skin, magnify it in such a way that you're actually seeing the curves and the cracks, and then they actually can tell at a three-dimensional level how much that changes. This is state of the art. And I'm excited about this fact that, in general, when they see a shift with they test other products, from all around the world. When they see a shift of maybe 10% in elasticity or roughness and so forth, they're going to give that a great score. That's a good result. We're seeing double that in 28 days.
Dr. Moll, I mean, the strength of the product, the testimonials that we're hearing, the patent protection, the science, is it possible for someone to just build their business using Renew28? And maybe talk a little bit more about how they could possibly do that.
I think so. I mean, I don't have a background in skincare. My wife will tell you the only skincare I ever use is what she comes up to and she just slathers on my face, and that's my skincare. I mean, when you look at the businesses on the planet, and we looked at the numbers yesterday about skincare, and they're monstrous, and they're growing, and as we have all of us baby boomers who are looking to try to fix our calling cards and make us look better, I think people are way more interested in how their face looks than how their organs function. Mm-hmm. It's true. So I think this is so simple. I don't think that any of us can really grasp how simple this is unless you're new coming into a business and saying, how would you like to work with this skincare product that's the greatest that anybody's ever seen? You know, we're all stuck in that mindset of we have the greatest drink anybody's ever seen and it will change people's lives. This is a whole paradigm shift for how it is that we're going to do a business. Mm. I'm excited to be able to do it in two ways, and now this will be our calling card and then walk them into the drink, which is so much more important to me that they're on. But this, I think, this is going to be a rocket ship for the business because so many more people care about skincare than care about their health.
Yeah. Great answer, thank you. Dr. Samuelson, for you, can you tell us your recommendation for using or the usage of Renew28? And then also, can you explain how it's designed for topical use?
I'm almost not the person to ask about this. People are asking me, should I use it after exfoliation or before? I don't have any idea.
Gary, you exfoliate. I mean, you look great.
But anyway.
You do look great.
Yeah. The effects of this product, the Renew28, are outward manifestations of what is happening inside. You can use it on any type of tissue, anywhere on the body, probably besides the eyes. And as far as usage is concerned, put on as much as you possibly can, you know, within reason, in the areas that you're affecting, that you're looking for an effect. Yeah. I really don't have, maybe we ought to turn it over to Rob or one of those.
I think I'd really like you to answer that second part of the question, which was the design of the product, how it's designed specifically for skin.
Oh, okay.
Talk more about
now
that.
I can talk a little bit about this. Yes. There is a nanotechnology involved in you making this product. So we had to find out how to deliver, you know, these reactive molecules to the body without them breaking down. There's a little nanoparticle that's charged positively on the outside, and inside it's a little disc. And they kind of fit together like a house of cards. And inside the house of cards, then the ASEA resides, basically. And that makes it a gel structure. So as it goes on your skin, little by little, the ASEA, the new stuff, because there's no diffusion now, new fresh ASEA is being applied layer by layer on top of the skin as it makes contact over several minutes' time. And this is something that you can't do with a spray. You can't do, you know, in any other methods, unless we kept on spraying for many, many minutes or even hours to keep it wet. Yeah. You can't do that. Now you can do this with the Renew28 product, and so I think it's stellar in that regard.
Great answer. Please go ahead.
So as I first saw this product, I was with Gary. I said, this is impossible. This is supposed to be impossible to have a substance with ASEA. It's not supposed to be possible, but yet it is. And it has to do with the way these little sort of clay-like substance that allows the molecules, by the way, we have a concentrated form of ASEA. So we're delivering a lot of redox molecules, and they're being delivered by this little honeycomb of little nano things that are holding these molecules in suspended animation and allows it to be delivered to our skin. So all you got to do is get it on your skin. You don't need a lot, but enough to really feel it present. And if you have way too much on, you'll feel it kind of you might want to wipe it off.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what, if I could just add something. So
Absolutely.
nobody has to know any of that. So this is the part where we're trying to make this not sciencey, and that science is some of the most amazing science I've ever heard. This is the first time hearing it. And I'm not going to tell anybody on Monday about honeycombs and discs and nanotechnology. I'm just going to want to put them on their face. But thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary.